Okay. What happened the night of February 8th, 1968 from an eyewitness perspective?
Well, that was a accumulation of a couple of years of things that had been happening in the Orangeburg community. Orangeburg was, back then it was a racist community, town, controlled by whites, but the majority of people who lived there were black. The students at South Carolina State, which is a few miles from the town, have been trying to go bowling at a local bowling alley, a white-owned bowling alley, for years. And finally, I guess the straw broke the camel's back. They decided that we're going to protest this year. We're going to find a way to get this owner to realize that he needs to let blacks, African Americans, to go bowling in this store. So students got together and rallied and started protesting in the bowling alley. On February the 8th, we were already rallying because of racial riots in the country. And at this time, most students decided to go to the bowling alley to protest. A lot of us students were already there when I got there. A lot of students were standing lined up in front of the door. The police was there, the fire truck was there, dogs were there, the, what were they called? I forgot the name of them now. Big brown dog, big dogs, I can't think of the name of them. But the police officers had bats and stuff and batons and just waiting for something to happen. Then all of a sudden, there was glass breaking. And I guess so many of us pushing against the door that the door broke. And when that happened, all hell broke loose. The police officer came at us swinging the bats, and the fire truck turned the water hose on us. The dogs were attacking us. And we started running back toward the campus. Later on that night, we were standing on the hill of the campus, because it was campus like on the hill, and the police officer was down below. So we were throwing rocks at them and stuff, and saying all kind of things at them, you know. And all of a sudden, we heard this shot ring out, and everybody hit the ground, running back toward the building. And then when everything, all the shooting stopped, there were 3 students that were killed: Smith, Hamilton, and Milton. After that, the school was closed down for a while to calm down some nerves and stuff. And then we came back to campus probably about a week later.
Did you know any of the 3 guys who died?
Hammond, I think, was one of the students that we were in the same, we were freshmen. So I kind of knew him, but I didn't know him. I haven't met him before, but I didn't really know him, because this was like in February, so we've been there a few months. But I met him, but we weren't close or anything.
Has the Orangeburg Massacre changed your way of looking at life?
I guess a combination of things, along with what happened in Orangeburg, made me realize that in '68, America hadn't changed. There was still a racist community. There was still segregation. It was like blacks supposed to have their own and whites supposed to have what they needed, but it wasn't that way. The blacks always got second-hand stuff. And from books on up, you know, you had your separate, it's supposed to be separate but equal. You had your own restroom, and you had your black water fountain. You couldn't go to restaurants unless you went to the back door. You were working, and so there was not much had changed.